Moreton Island is one of 3 natural sand barrier islands that protect Moreton Bay and ultimately Brisbane and the surrounding suburbs from the might of the Pacific Ocean. A fishing and 4-wheel driving mecca, once you've visited this place, most people are hooked for life. The island has 4 small communities that dot its 35-kilometre length. Kringle in the south, the old whaling port, now tourist resort of Tangalooma, and Cowan in the centre, and the fishermen's town of Bulwer in the north. As the second largest sand island in the world, Moreton is crisscrossed with 4-wheel drive only sandy tracks, and the most popular way to arrive in your 4-wheel drive is via the Moreton Island MyCat from Brisbane's Fisherman's Island. There are plenty of ways to enjoy Moreton. You can camp in one of the designated Camp National Park campsites, find an unmarked spot in the camping designated area along the eastern beach, or rent one of the many homes in the small townships that I mentioned earlier. Days are usually spent worming, pippy collecting and fishing the low tide gutters, swimming and surfing, or just soaking up the sun and the Moreton vibe.
So it's very much looking like the hunter-gathering duties have been left to me.
North Point is always a good daytime destination, and that's the great thing about a beach drive. You can bring absolutely everything you need to the beach in the 4B, shade, the esky, a beach rod, even the barbie if need be. The Moreton Island Lighthouse adds a nice touch of history to the story. Fashioned from the stone from beneath its cliffs, it's been warning off ships for over 160 years. This is a must-do for any visitor and a great place to spot whales at the right time of year. At the island's opposite southern end, you can visit the world-famous Gutter Bar, named after the body of water, Days Gutter, that it overlooks. Here you're guaranteed to meet some colourful characters, find a cold beer and hook into some of the freshest seafood on earth, straight from the trawler, I kid you not. And speaking of fresh, if you love your oysters, then just north of this town you'll come to a very famous part of the island, because it's from here that one of Moreton's best exports is farmed.
The product of ours here is grown in Moreton Bay, as you know.
Yep.
We catch it here and we grow it here completely, so it's a native oyster to Moreton Bay. Takes 3 years to grow, and the product speaks for itself. It is a saltier product, but it's clean, and so clean. The water here is so clean. People don't realise how clean the water is here.
So Wade, let's show people how to open an oyster without cutting their hand off.
Some people have trouble. Believe me, it's easier than it looks. It's not forced. You don't have to have huge muscles.
There's a gate, isn't there?
It's a matter of getting it in the hinge and just applying a little bit of pressure, and the knife sort of sticks in there.
Right.
Give it a twist.
Yep.
And then bring your knife through, cut the membrane.
This is the important bit.
And this is the important bit. You cut it and roll it, and then you eat it.
Oh, I'm here to serve. Oh, sensational.
Kringle oysters are a version of the Sydney rock oyster, only better in my opinion. I mean, how could they not be? After all, they come from God's country. The drive north along the western beach is spectacular, past the big sandhills, but it can only be done on the lower tide. It's so hard to believe that the city of Brisbane is only a short hop across this body of water. Moreton Island is one of Brisbane's best kept secrets. MyCat will get you there and sort out your beach driving and camp permits. The crew at ARB will give you all the info you need to sort your vehicle and get it Moreton ready.